Friday Night Glory here with Dylan Davis, wrapping up the Quarterback Ranch, Day 2, the 2015. It's actually the second year of the Quarterback Ranch. Dylan, one of the MVPs for Day 2. What did you think of this two-day experience here at LD Bell?
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. There's a bunch of critiquing, a bunch of stuff that I can take back with me this next season, and a bunch of cool stories we got to hear from some of the coaches who have done it all and who have been through the process. So overall, it was a great camp.
You got a couple of days of experience with professionals who have got decades of experience behind them. What do you think was the biggest benefit to come out here and actually compete with some of your peers and learn from these professionals?
I think the best thing was to kind of see how other kids do it and how they do it, and see how that was kind of the thing you're looking for to, take your game to the next level. So that was probably the biggest thing I could take from it.
What do you think your next step is from maybe this camp or maybe the next camp, if you have another one lined up this summer, going into this football season? It's only 6 or 7 weeks away.
The biggest thing would be to go back to our facility and just try to implement the things that I learned from this camp and practice them on my own, because just getting them and knowing them and not doing anything about it won't help me at all. So I just got to go back and apply it. So that'll be the most important thing to do.
On a positive note, I'm sure you guys had a little bit of fun. I know throwing the football around made me want to join in. What do you think was the most fun part about this two-day experience?
I think it was just meeting new people and just having a good time out there and doing things that we love, is playing football. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Friday Night Glory here at LD Bell High School, wrapping up Day 2 of the Quarterback Ranch, July 14th, 2015. Malik Capers here, Day 1 MVP. Malik, a competitive atmosphere out here. Former professional coaches, former professional athletes out here instructing you guys. What did you take away from these last 2 days?
Well, I took a lot of the lessons they said, and because there was a lot of coaches and they were professional athletes and they played in the NFL, so a lot of the skills and little things that they told us, I'm gonna take that into consideration of when I do my next steps, and all the stories that they told us from how they grew up and how they got to their position and where they are now, a lot of stuff like that.
Sometimes this point of the summer, it's smack dab in the middle of the summer. You got maybe 6 weeks off of since the last time you were in school, and maybe 6 weeks until the start of two-a-days or something. It's just right in the middle of summer. What do you think really pushes student athletes like this 300 or so that have been out the last couple of days? What pushes them to come out and compete in hot days like this in the middle of summer?
The dedication to get better, and most of the other players on the team, they really encourage everybody, and all the coaches get everybody to come out here, but it's really, you have to want it yourself, and so if you want it bad enough, you'll come out and get it.
And this is a great complex here at LD Bell, a beautiful indoor facility, thankfully, to give you guys a little bit of break from the heat. Where are you going to, where do you attend school?
At Bedford Junior High. I'm a 9th grader.
You're heading into 9th grade next semester. I know you got football season coming up, as I mentioned. What's the most important thing? Actually, I don't even want to limit to that. What did you learn this week, these last 2 days, that you're going to take and maybe take a step forward going into this next season?
I'm going to really try hard and keep going, doing what I was doing, and use all the coaches' lessons and skills and put them to my use, so that way I can become better and get better at what I do and hopefully make it to professional.
I know you have plenty of time before the school starts, and obviously there's plenty of chances for you to rest and get your legs back underneath you. This has been a tough couple of days for everybody. I'm curious what your next step training-wise would be, as you would either be training for a position group or just keeping in shape. What do you do over the next few weeks during the summer?
I'm gonna go get in the weight room, get stronger, and get outside and get friends and go throw a couple routes and do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, just have fun with it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, thank you very much, Malik. I appreciate your time, man. Have a great summer. All right, Friday Night Glory here at LD Bell High School. It's July 14th, wrapping up Day 2 of the Quarterback Ranch. Mason Ornelas here with me, Day 1 MVP. Mason, what did you take away from this two-day experience?
Just the coaches, the word of advice, anything they've given us, just work hard, and a lot of things I didn't know. And then what these coaches taught me, that help can improve my game.
A lot of experience in this coaching staff with former coaches, former players, sometimes some of them at the professional level. We know we got a chance to hear them speak in the lecture room a couple times per day, 2 days in a row. What do you think you took from an educational standpoint? Maybe what did you learn from these guys that you didn't know before?
Well, their experiences, the life lessons, the positive and negatives in their lives has taught me how to be a better person on and off the field, mentally and physically.
I know you got a couple of days behind you, and it's probably been pretty exhausting wrapping up in this 5 p.m., 6 p.m. heat. What do you think the most important thing in summer conditioning is? Not necessarily at this camp or in previous camps, but in general, building up into this next season.
That even though it's summer, don't be lazy, sit on your butts on the couch. Just get up, lift weights, put work in. Even though it's summer, you can take some reps at quarterback, receivers, whatever position you are. Just work hard all summer long.
After wrapping up a 2-day experience with some of the more competitive athletes in the area, I know you might see a few of these guys on the field in the next couple of months. What do you think your next step is from this camp going on in the rest of the summer?
Nothing changes. Hit the weight room, go in our facility, work hard, take reps in.
Friday Night Glory here at LD Bell High School, wrapping up day 2 of the quarterback ranch here in 2015. It's mid-July. I'm here with Preston Jeffries. You got one of the day 2 MVPs for this quarterback ranch, this second year of the quarterback ranch. What did you think the last couple of days?
It was really good, really fun. There was a lot of work done, a lot of routes run, a lot of balls in the air. It was fun.
A lot of competition out here. Some of the better players, or some of the more competitive players, as they showed up at this camp. You might even see a few of them over the next season. What do you think about the competition over the last couple of days?
It was really good. There's a lot of competition. Everyone's trying their best, just going hard.
Plenty of, well, I should say decades upon decades of experience with coaches, former players, some of the professional level. What did you take, because I know you got to sat down in the lecture hall a few times a day the last 2 days. What did you take from these guys from an educational standpoint?
Just life lessons, like always go hard, never give up, and if you face adversity, just go through it.
I know you guys have been you've been using the indoor facility a little bit to avoid avoid overheating in this outdoor field, but you've gotten a chance to work outside and train outside. What do you think that pushing yourself and competing at this point in the summer really does for you? Maybe 6 weeks from now when the season starts.
It'll just make me a lot better, my hands will be a lot better. I'll catch everything, and just getting better. Yeah.
That's what it's all about, right? You got a few more weeks left of summer, as I mentioned. You got 2 days behind you of really hard work with some stiff competition out here. I know some people would like to just kind of take it easy, but since football season's coming up, what's your next step?
Get in the weight room, catch a lot more passes, look through the routes, learn them all, and just keep working.
Now I know everybody has witnessed, some of the better instructors come out, not better instructors, some of the instructors come out, and some of the bigger names from professional football. Some people I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about these last couple of days? I know you had to have fun playing football, but what was your favorite part?
Probably the classroom sessions, just listen to all their stories. That was pretty nice.
Preston, you got a couple days behind you in the second year of the quarterback ranch. You're day 2 MVP, obviously a very competitive student athlete. What do you think is the most important lesson going into this season, this 2015 season?
Most important lesson, probably just never give up and always work hard, even no matter if it's hot outside like it is right now, just keep pushing through.
Friday Night Glory here at the quarterback ranch, LD Bell High School, summer 2015. Wrapping up day 2 with the middle school group. What's your name, man?
I'm TJ Williams.
Oh, yeah, TJ, we got an MVP for the younger group here, one of the quarterback MVPs, if that's right, TJ. TJ, what do you like best about this camp?
Well, I just love all the coaches who were able to come out here. I'm big fans of many of them. It's really cool to see them in person.
And what do you think you learned coming out here these last couple of days, playing with all your friends, all your peers, and working with these professional athletes?
Well, mainly I've learned to cherish all these moments because I may never get them back. And, these moments will be the things that I remember from my childhood.
Marquand, another MVP for us here, the quarterback ranch. Finishing up day 2, what did you most take away from these last 2 days here at camp?
Just, I guess, focus on what you're doing and get better at it and keep on going and pushing it to make yourself a better player and a better athlete.
I mean, we saw you guys working hard out there. You guys were pushing each other and pushing yourselves, and that's great to see this time of year when football season's coming up soon. All right, Caden, you won another quarterback award for the younger group. What do you, as an MVP, winning this MVP award? I mean, it's just a couple days here and there out of your summer, but it's a really big thing amongst all your peers. What would you take away from this camp other than the fact that you got one of these fancy, shiny balls?
Well, I just want to thank my coaches for being out here and supporting me and helping me, especially Nate Popple. He's my coach. Definitely getting better and coming out here. It's helped me a lot.
All right, Jordan, you had a great couple of days. Obviously, you got voted one of the MVPs. What was your most fun memory, I guess, about days 1 and 2 here at the quarterback ranch?
Well, when we started throwing routes, catching them, and catching one-handed sometimes in the drills.
You guys are getting a little bit more skilled with your hand-eye coordination, right? What grade are you going into next year?
8th.
In the 8th grade, so you're really starting to step into the real football coming up. What do you think you most learned these last couple of days?
Focus on school. Don't let football overcome school, and just keep going at it, I guess.
That's the right message, man. That's the right thing to take away from this. All right, Caden, you got obviously a great couple of days here with the quarterback ranch and all these coaches and former athletes. Can you just tell me what was the most fun thing coming out here and doing these last couple of days?
Just getting all the good coaches. Most fun thing was probably routes on air. Get to throw a lot. Coming out, getting better all the time, focusing on your grades, everything like that, getting this good coaching.
Well, thank you very much, Caden. The MVPs 2015 Under Armour Quarterback Ranch. We really appreciate you guys spending a few minutes with us, and congratulations. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.